All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to talk about something really serious, something that can be so hard to see when you're right in the middle of it. We're talking about a partner who isn't really a partner at all, but something way more destructive.
Wow, I mean, that's a pretty shocking statement to start with, isn't it? But it's the absolute core of what we need to unpack here. The idea that the person you're closest to, the one you trust with everything, could actually be the biggest thing holding you back.
So, you might be asking, what makes this kind of relationship so dangerous? Well, it's the disguise. See, this threat doesn't show up waving a bunch of red flags. No, it's much sneakier. It comes wrapped up in something that looks an awful lot like love.
And that's exactly what makes it so damaging. Their little digs, their subtle ways of undermining you, it's all hidden behind words of love. The control they want is disguised as concern for you. You don't even realize what's happening at first because, on the surface, it really feels like they have your best interests at heart.
But it's time to pull that curtain back. Because underneath that whole facade of caring for you, there is a totally different and honestly, a much more selfish agenda going on. This has nothing to do with partnership, it's about something else entirely.
Let's just be crystal clear on what we're talking about. This isn't just a bad fit or, a relationship that's not working out. A predatory partner's real motivation, their core driver, it isn't love. It's not about mutual support. It's about getting access to you and the power to control you. Think about it like this. Their whole goal is to keep you in this very specific, kind of strange sweet spot. They need you close enough so they can manage your life, your decisions, everything. But they also need to keep you just far enough away from your own potential, because you actually growing and succeeding, well, that is a direct threat to their control. And this really gets to the heart of it. In public, they might be your #1 fan. They're telling everyone how amazing you are, how proud they are. They're praying for your success. But then in private, when it's just the two of you, the whole dynamic flips. They prey on your insecurities, on your dreams, on your confidence. So, how does this actually show up in real life? The good news is there are definitely warning signs, and they become glaringly obvious once you know exactly what to look for. Okay, pay close attention to these. First up, they get jealous when you shine. Your success never feels like a win for the team. To them, it feels like a personal loss. Second, they feel intimidated when you grow. That promotion you worked so hard for, that new hobby you love, it actually makes them feel threatened. Which leads to the third point. They get more insecure as you elevate. Instead of rising with you, they'll try to pull you right back down to their level. And that's when you see the last two signs. They're secretly competing with you, and they'll find ways, sometimes subtle, sometimes not, to belittle everything you achieve. When you boil it all down, it really comes to this one simple but incredibly powerful question. When you are with this person, do you feel like your light, your spark, your ambition is getting brighter, or do you feel like it's slowly being dimmed? And that realization brings you to a critical choice, a true fork in the road. Because the person you choose to build a life with, well, that decision pretty much sets the direction for everything else. This just says it all, doesn't it? They want all the benefits of being with you, your support, your energy, your love, but they actively push against the part of you that wants to grow and change and become more. And in the end, it really is that simple. A real partner, a true partner, is someone who sees you fall and immediately reaches out a hand to help you get back up. A predatory partner, on the other hand, has a real interest in keeping you down right where they feel safe and in control. So, let's just end with that thought. I want you to really think about it. The person you choose, are they going to be the one who helps you climb higher, or the one who's secretly hoping you'll just stay put? The choice is everything.